This is called the other place. The other place is places that we remember, that we dreamed about, or places where we are not now. I had two very strange and distinct dreams last night. The first was of a black woman finishing up a call as a prostitute and receiving digital payment from a white man. Then she returned to her room where she was kept in a city in China. Then a Chinese man who has a daughter with that same woman forced her to have sex with him, then used a long ice pick type object to stab her in her womb and make her unable to have children ever again, also causing her to bleed profusely. In the next room, there was screaming as an older woman did the same to the child they had, whom the black woman had conceived with that man. However, the girl was only stabbed in the wall of her vagina as a torture, though not to debilitate her womb. The mother and the daughter were later permitted to snuggle briefly before being locked in separate rooms where they could still hear each other. The rooms were next to each other with an open ceiling. I inferred from the dream this was or is what modern sex slavery is like. And the easy thing they did was speak only English to the child, telling her she was American. Yet when in public, all people were speaking Chinese because they're actually in China. They used ethnic background, language, and social cues to set her apart, this woman and her daughter, from the population of the city where they were held. Then later, another dream, where I woke up and exited my tent in the morning here in Washington, D.C., to a voice saying, "Happy Nate Day." A few minutes later, I read online that hundreds of millions of people had been killed overnight, worldwide. Then I woke up. It had been a false waking from another dream in which I witnessed many killings of evil people. And in that part of the dream, I saw evil dying on the planet. Good military killed all bad military, from generals down to every lower rank. And all the bad cops were killed by all the good cops. That's the good police killing all the bad police, the dirty, crooked police. And even all the way to the bad street thugs being killed by the good people of the streets, the good-hearted people. Two very odd, distinct dreams with visions from them now haunting my memory. Both about evil scenarios, leaving me in a paranoid state of shock and awe and wonderment. Could these be real? The tortured slaves, separated using ethnicity and language to trick the children of the adult slaves, and the killings. Well, I looked around and no such killings happened, and the slavery thing, I have no idea how or if these things happen. It is what it is, I guess. Dreams are dreams. They're from the other place. I don't dream that often. Why I hate evil and evil magic and slavery and the sex trade at its core. I had a friend say to me a while back, "Nathaniel, I think the devil is an actual person." I did not think so at the time, yet after a few years, I think they may have been correct, and there may have been a time when Lucifer or Iblis or the devil was a person. Yet now I have come to believe, because it's so cool to be evil, I've come to believe that people are the devil. It's cool to be evil right now on Earth, all over our planet. It's rampant, with humans who are as evil can be, meaning we now have lots of devils worldwide, not just one. And we need to kill every single one of them without hesitation. Yet how? How do we do that? How do we stop evil on planet Earth? How do we know who is evil and who is not? How do we know in a system where the courts and the judiciary are not really for justice, where they're slanted and skewed by money, racism, and lies? How do we do this? How do we end evil on planet Earth? How do we identify it? And how do we stop vilifying people that are not necessarily evil? We're all bad. All people are good and bad. But the question is, who is evil? And it's only shown by their deeds and actions.
Trying to get the tires. Fuck that bitch. You should have kicked that shit. Don't make your way. You don't need to move. Don't move. Not on the field.